Hello, my name is Jody, and welcome to this hypnotic bedtime story. Please make yourself comfortable and close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so right now. If not, that's okay. You can simply allow your eyelids to slide shut anytime they feel tired or heavy, as they just might do within the next few minutes, as you relax more deeply to prepare yourself to listen to a relaxing story as you drift off to sleep. To help yourself relax, you may like to take a nice deep breath in and let it go, slowly feeling your entire body all at once release any tension or trapped energy it could be holding on to from the waking hours of your day. To even better prepare yourself for sleep and good dreams, you may even like to take a deep breath or two, and as you exhale, you could open your mouth wide and pretend to yawn. If you do this a couple of times, you may even notice that you are able to have a real yawn, and this is a good thing because this is sending a clear message to your mind and body that you are tired and would like to relax and fall asleep. And if you have had a real or pretend yawn, the only thing left to do is make sure you are positioned in your most comfortable position and run a quick scan of all your muscles. And if you do discover any pockets of tension or trapped energy, you can just release this energy and let it all slip away to wherever this kind of thing goes when you have no use for it right now. And if you have relaxed fully, completely, and comfortably, you can just listen to the sound of my voice while I talk about relaxing things and tell you an interesting story that is full of guided imagery, ready to relax you pleasantly while you drift off to sleep. If at any time you would like to bring your attention inside yourself and leave my words behind so you can observe how wonderful it feels to flow down slowly and deeply into a long, sound sleep, you can rest assured you are doing the right thing, and any choice you make that leads to you feeling more comfortable and relaxed will always be the best thing to do. And as you lie here listening to my voice, or just allowing your mind to drift and wonder, you might imagine what it would feel like to be traveling through a tunnel, and you could use your mind's eye to see colors, your favorite colors, swirling around as you float down this tunnel. And as you travel along for a time, you may see a speck of light far away up ahead of you. And you can will yourself to move towards this light through this swirling color tunnel. And you can swirl yourself and feel yourself spin too, if you like this feeling. Or you can stay still and level as the swirling tunnel's sides move past you, moving the light closer. And as the light moves closer to you and becomes a little bit brighter but not dazzling at all, just a soft white light. You can feel a little bit of excitement or anticipation about what you will be able to see and do. When you are outside of this tunnel and in the world of the soft golden white light, as you draw even nearer to the light, you can hear the light makes music, and it is a pleasant and welcoming sound, and along you go, getting closer and closer to the light that is still some distance away. But you are okay floating along, and the spiral motion of the tunnel slows down, and you slow down too, and you just relax and enjoy the ride, traveling, floating slowly along, getting closer and closer to this wonderful light. And as you get closer and closer to this wonderful light, your feelings begin to change, and you are not sure if the light is changing how you feel, or you are developing the ability to feel the way the light feels. And the light feels like love, calm, safe, knowing love, so relaxed, peaceful, and calm. And this feeling grows more outside of you and inside of you the closer to this light you become. And then you see something in the center of the light as you are coming very close to it. At first, you call what you see in the center of the light a clarity, but then you realize just a hole or a clear spot would describe what you are seeing just as well, and you begin to feel very small as the light looms larger and larger in front of you, filling your field of vision. And you use your will to aim yourself at this small opening in the center of the light, and as you go through this hole, you soon see what it is on the other side. You see you are in a different time and place. You are in a beautiful garden behind a magnificent castle, and there are people dressed in old-fashioned clothes, women in brightly colored crinoline dresses, and men in their waistcoats and breeches. You find yourself wearing whatever it is you are wearing right now, and are worried for a moment that these people may think of you as underdressed for the occasion. But you are only nervous about this for a moment, because very soon you realize these people cannot see you and are completely unaware of your existence. You can feel the warm sun on your face and enjoy the scent of fresh blossoms being brought to you on the soft breeze. The women look so pretty in their frilly dresses, as some sit on benches beneath the trees or stroll along winding paths beside dapper escorts amongst a dazzling array of fresh, bright flowers. And you look up above you to see bright blue birds slowly circling overhead, and you realize this place is not the earth you know, because these beautiful peacock-colored birds are not of any breed you have known of on your home world. And the flowers and trees, though so very beautiful, also are not quite the same as what you are accustomed to. You walk farther into the garden, feeling curious in a relaxed and peaceful sort of way, and are careful not to bump into any of the participants of this elegant soiree. And you follow a winding, fine white gravel path towards the stately porch wrapped around the back of the castle. And you ponder the possibility that all these people are imaginary and the only person who is real in this place is yourself. And as you shade your eyes to see who is being imaginary in the gloomy recesses of the deep shade of the back porch, and still can't make out what is going on this porch, as you approach the steps, you are able to see more than you were able to see out in the garden. You see at the back of the porch there is an overstuffed sofa, and in an equally overstuffed chair beside the sofa is a person sitting holding a glass of clear red liquid, and this person is in stark contrast to the milling and muttering party guests in the garden. This person is looking right at you as you cross the porch to the place where she is sitting. She is smiling and pleasant and wearing white flannel pajamas that would fit in just fine in this time and place. Her mouth and hands seem a little small for what would be considered normal, and her eyes a little large. A little bit closer, you are captivated by her large silver irises, and you can see yourself in them as you take a seat beside her on the sofa. You say good day to her, and she says good day to you, and she asks you if you would like to go to sleep. Just when she says this, you suddenly feel very tired, and the sofa feels so soft and comfortable. And you say it. Yes, I would very much like to go to sleep. She gestures towards the sofa you are sitting on to welcome you to lie down and make yourself comfortable. And you can do just that if you would like to. Imagine what it would feel like to be lying on the softest and most comfortable thing you have ever been on, and feel how it softly supports your weight like a cloud, and you look up one more time to see your own body stretched out long in the girl's eyes, and looking at these kind mirror eyes makes you feel even more sleepy, and you close your eyes, and just after you do, you can hear this girl begin to sing in the sweet voice of what you might like to describe as that of an angel, and you can feel this sound travel through your body in waves of pleasure, softening and relaxing all of your muscles. In the wake of each wave of pure pleasure sound, and you are just noticing how vibrant this sound is as you allow every fiber of every muscle of your body to relax, and allow this sound to wash over you and through you, and you just want to relax and be at peace and calm, and you feel yourself begin to sink down softly into the darkness, away from the sound. But that feels okay too, as you are feeling sleepier and sleepier, and this strange yet oddly familiar world fades away, and as you drift softly down, you may notice some sounds coming from the room you are in right now. These seem so far away and not worth focusing on, because you just feel so relaxed, so peaceful, and so warm. And with each breath you softly and slowly breathe, you feel yourself sinking down into a vibrantly alive, soft darkness as you let your thoughts go and your muscles go, and allow your own inner mind to guide you deeper and deeper into a safe and relaxing place, mind open to any and all new experiences and ready to let them all happen as long as you can relax and go to sleep as things happen or don't happen, going into a deep, restful, and tranquil sleep. And with each moment that passes, you notice that sometimes there are pauses in your awareness, and if this happens, that's okay, and you are resting softly in this wonderful darkness. And then you might become unsure if your eyes are open or closed, because in the darkness, beyond the specks and swirls of colors you see on the backs of your softly resting eyelids, you see a crystal spiraling slowly above you. And even though you thought you were in complete darkness, you can see this clear crystal picking up light from somewhere and sending it out somewhere else in rainbow shards, going somewhere else. And it occurs to you, you would like to see where the somewhere is the light is coming from, and you would also like to take this crystal with you for good luck. So you reach up, not sure if this crystal is close to you or very far away, and are glad to discover this crystal is close to you. And as you grasp it, it feels a little bit like this vision does not make any sense, because the crystal feels so much smaller than it appears to be, and it fits quite nicely in the palm of your hand and feels warm and somehow loving, like it contains a little piece of consciousness from someone else, or perhaps even from yourself. And in the warm, loving feelings you feel from this crystal, feelings you can feel soaking into your hand and then traveling up your arm and spreading through your body, yet feeling strongest where they are emanating from in the palm of your hand. The warm, loving feelings feel as if they have a direction to them to tell you where to go. And as you decide to go where the crystal would like to lead you, you are pleasantly surprised to feel yourself float up into the darkness and are moving in the direction the crystal is taking you with no effort on your part. You can just relax and let it all go as you drift through the darkness, and the darkness begins to fade into blue light, a deep blue light, and soon in this deep blue light you see ripples of light, and these ripples of light remind you of being very deep underwater. Yet, if you were very deep underwater, it would not be any kind of water that you are used to, because part of you is still constantly aware of your soft, slow, deep, and even breathing, and your sleepy breathing continues, getting deeper and slower as each moment passes. And with each moment that passes, you go deeper and deeper to sleep. Yet still you are floating, and your floating slows down too, more like now the floating you would do if you were very deep under the water. And you can float or spin around in this beautiful blue rippling light if you would like, or you can just let yourself sink slowly down, softly down, deeper and deeper into this peaceful and quiet place where you know there may be disturbances on the surface of the water, but you are able to sink gently down, deeper and deeper below the sun and the waves, and are growing ever more peaceful and still. The deeper and deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the better it all feels, and the more still and clear everything has become, and you rest softly down and look around yourself, feeling so very alive, and everything around you so crystal clear. And then you see coming towards you a beautiful mermaid with tanned golden colored skin and long red hair streaming out behind her, and her tail is bright lime green, and as she comes right up in front of your face, you see again these same and oddly familiar silver eyes where you can see your reflection. And she asks you if you have the crystal in the same musically sweet voice that also belonged to your friend on the porch. And you show her the crystal you have been holding in the palm of your hand, and are just a little bit surprised when she takes your hand that is holding the crystal in hers and holds it gently and firmly, and the warm, loving feeling from the crystal grows more intense and pleasurable, and she smiles nicely at you, and you can see your face smile back in her eyes, and you don't look like you are underwater at all. And off your mermaid friend swims, still holding your hand and weaving slowly and gracefully through the ripples of light in the vast, deep blue abyss. She looks back at you, and you feel a feeling like you just know you are going to be somewhere marvelous very soon. So you float and sway with the mermaid until the scenery begins to change, and you soon are traveling through a forest of seaweed as tall as trees. And for quite some time, the only things you can see is these giant stalks and streamers of vibrantly green seaweed, dappled with sunlight from an unseen source. This young person is somewhat pulling you, but you feel as if most of your motion is just happening for no other reason than you like this young mermaid person and are interested in where she is taking you. Very suddenly, you break free of the seaweed forest and find yourself in a clearing, a soft sandy bottom forming a perfect circle far below you. And round, you and your friend spiral around the edges of the vegetation, going a little lower and a little bit deeper with each rotation. And as you get closer to the sand, you hear a strange, long, moaning song that is somehow hauntingly beautiful, and the sound gets louder as if it were coming from the sand itself. And lightly you light on the sand and hit the ground, gently running in slow motion. And this is when you notice there is a stone bowl in the middle of the circle, a large old stone bowl, cracked and worn. And the mermaid girl leads you to the stone bowl by your hand that is holding the crystal, and the long, slow squeaks and moans you hear very clearly now seem to convey to you the same warm and loving consciousness you sensed coming from the crystal. Yet the sounds seem to be coming from all around you, and yet you cannot see what or who might be making them. You look over the stone bowl, and inside it looks old, worn, and ordinary, and your hand is being held over it, and the young fishy girl looks and somehow feels very excited to you, and silently she counts down from 3 to 1, and you hear the numbers inside your mind just the same. And as soon as she says 1 in her thought voice inside your own mind, your focus is pulled down to the bottom of the bowl where the crystal is beginning to glow with a beautiful, clear rainbow light, more wonderful than anything you have ever seen before. And the light from the crystal is traveling into your eyes in a way you can feel as well as see. And you enjoy this feeling as it enters your eyes. You feel it traveling to your brain, and this is when you notice your brain can make pictures, and these pictures emerge slowly at first and then more quickly, and you find it interesting to watch how your mind first outlines a few details and then fills in these lines and adds more details until you are imagining such amazing, exotic, crystal clear, intricately detailed pictures of things that you have seen before that you like, and things that you have never seen before that you find awe-inspiring. You feel drawn to this crystal and the power it possesses. As you move your face into the bowl, all of your senses become heightened, as if they are supercharged, and yet, in the midst of all this power and energy, you feel completely calm, safe, and secure. You now feel as if you are floating just above the bowl and the crystal, just bathing in this wonderful light. And the crystal is moving towards you as you move towards it, until you are within it, floating and softly spinning within this light. And it has a sound too, a quiet, calm, familiar, and not quite remembered or forgotten melody. And you somehow know the power in this light that is moving around you and also through you, filling you with joy and wonder, could save the world and make everything okay again. And you are so happy in this place, you imagine what it might be like to stay here forever. And the light grows even brighter and appears to stretch out around you forever or into infinity, and rainbow ribbons of glowing light float by you, making their own songs as they do. And all fear or memories of anything you have ever been or done vanishes, and you are perfect and complete in this magnificent, clear, and beautiful moment. And you feel the light jump just a little bit, like a hiccup. It is still. Then it hiccups again, and is still again. And then you notice, with the third little twitch, there is a sparkling blue spot out there in the light somewhere. You focus on this spot because it is even prettier than the wonderful white and rainbow light around you. The more you focus upon this spot, the bigger it gets, or the closer it comes to you, or perhaps you are traveling towards it, and you try to figure out exactly what is happening for a moment, and then decide this is too much work for you right now, and you would rather just relax and see what happens next. As this beautiful thing becomes even larger to you, you notice this shape is three-dimensional, more of a sphere than a circle, and you concentrate on it for a long time or a short time, and you are not really sure if time is moving the way it usually does when you are doing the things you normally do. And in this eternity, in a moment, you realize in the middle of this sphere there is a newborn baby, floating so softly, comfortable and asleep in the middle of this sparkling sphere, and the surface of the sphere becomes stars and galaxies surrounding this wonderfully, perfectly, and peacefully asleep infant. And from somewhere or nowhere, you hear a voice so soft and kind, telling you that you are this baby. And as you watch this baby, you begin to feel your own soft, slow breathing is happening at the same time as the breathing of the baby, and you feel the same safe and secure floating feeling as the little person who has your interest. And you also become aware that you feel as if your eyes are closed, like the eyes of the baby. Yet you can see, and this is when you realize you are dreaming. And think, sometime on your journey, you may have fallen asleep and are sleeping so softly, soundly, and comfortably as this baby. And you like where you are, and you like how this feels. So you just float towards this orb containing this baby you, sleeping so soundly and resting so well. And as you approach, the sparkles and galaxies become sparser and farther apart, and you float slowly, even though you must be moving very fast, because you float past and over and above galaxies and through nebulae of brightly colored gas clouds, busy making stars for future beings who will be alive just as you are alive right now. And you wonder, as you float by a cluster of these newly forming stars, if you will ever know whoever it will be who will look upon this star and wonder if they really are ever alone in this universe. This soon feels like too much to think about or consider, so you let this thought go and look to see if you can see the baby that might be you, if you would like it to be, because this is your dream and you can have everything just the way you would like it to be. And you expect this infant to be huge by this time, but you look around and soon know the baby is gone, replaced by millions and millions of stars of the traditional expected white, and many other colors too, and some in colors you have never seen before. And you roll over and turn around to see where you have come from, and you see an opening in the space behind you, a tunnel swirling away from where you have just been. You see it twists and turns, stretches away out of sight amongst the stars. It looks like it would be fun to take a ride through this tunnel, to find out where it will take you. So you turn around and float into the tunnel. You can see the stars through the walls of this vortex, stretching out into streaks and rings around you, traveling just a little bit faster than your slowly floating, warm and comfortable body. And you don't know why, but suddenly you have the thought that it would be nice to watch a sunset on some other planet than the one you are used to being on. And as you have this thought, a golden light appears at the end of the tunnel, and you gratefully slide towards it. And you know your journey is soon to be at an end. And you trust your story will end well, and are glad to float through the golden light and see nothing but the light for a moment. But then you feel something soft and comfortable under yourself, and the light clears away, turning to a fog, a mist, and then a haze. And as the haze clears, you can sense you are lying on something so comfortable you have to really feel it to feel if you are lying on anything at all, or just floating on air. And soon you can see where you are, and you are beneath the last remnants of a most beautiful and colorful gold, purple, and pink sunset, and this sky you are looking up at is the most beautiful you have ever seen. And slowly some pink clouds swirl, creating mini vortices with small golden white lights in the center, and these golden centers seem to be the only light in what would otherwise be a night sky, so dark purple where there are no clouds, swirling and creating light. You cannot see what you are lying on and do not care, because you are becoming so very tired, and looking at this strange and beautiful sunset is entertainment enough after such a long journey. So you watch some of the spirals dissipate and their lights fade away, while others are growing more and more dim with each moment that passes. And you relax and watch the lights go away one by one. And as you relax more deeply, you notice you are continuing to breathe like a sleeping newborn baby, and you feel your body, your entire body, all at once, resting so softly and gently. It feels as if it is almost floating, and your entire body all at once feels so restful yet alive, alive with a calm, tingling feeling, and you focus on all of your muscles, feeling this gentle tingling as well as they release all tension, and you feel completely safe and secure. And as the last light fades and swirls away, leaving you looking at a deep plum-colored sky, you notice your eyelids feel very, very heavy. So you decide it is time to let your eyes close and drift off into sleep and into even more pleasant dreams. And as you allow yourself to float softly in the bright black darkness, you see inside your own quiet, relaxed, and lightly sleeping self, and you float down deeper and deeper, deeper past pleasant memories and half-remembered dreams about things that you like to dream about, and your stomach muscles suddenly feel so warm and relaxed. This warm feeling grows and spreads out, filling your arms, legs, and head, making you feel heavy, and you enjoy this warm feeling as it takes you deeper and deeper into the softest and warmest, most comfortable sleep you have ever slept. Down, 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 you float. And as you sink down even deeper into this most pleasant and relaxing feeling, you sometimes see images or pictures of dream things floating on and on, floating on down, relaxing and knowing you will sleep soundly and sleep well, feeling a gentle gravity kindly pressing you down into the place where the best dreams happen. And as you are right now, you may not know if you are floating up or down, and it doesn't really matter anymore anyway, because it just feels so good to rest your eyes and rest your body and just let it all go wherever it wants to go. And you don't even need to look at anything anymore, because you are just enjoying the feelings you feel as you fall asleep or drift deeper and deeper down into a deep and restful sleep. Going through the air or a cloud, or just the infinite space inside yourself or inside your own imagination. And in your imagination, you can feel yourself inside a warm void of infinite blackness, where you can rest for now and sleep the best and deepest sleep. And deep down in here where you rest and sleep, you may like to feel or imagine you feel you are also surrounded by infinite love, warmth, and protection. Down here, you can feel comforting feelings within yourself, and as you notice these feelings, or just leave them to be where they are around you, you can let these feelings grow or feed them with your attention. And this feeling of warmth, love, and comfort can stay with you all night long, or as long as you would like it to, staying with you even long after you have awoken when it is time to do so, feeling all right and feeling just fine after spending some time in the bright and restful darkness. And in this place, as you rest in this place, you can maybe change in ways you would like to change as you rest and sleep, just allowing these things to happen the way you would like them to happen, and this will all go on for some time, continuing to go deeper into a peaceful and restful sleep, going deeper and deeper into your most favorite rest and sleep, and everything is just where it is supposed to be for now, so you can sleep. Rest easy and rest well, knowing it's okay to just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper, deeper down, deeper into sleep, deep, deep sleep, going deeper to sleep, and deeper to sleep, sleeping softly and going deeper to sleep so comfortably. Rest now, rest and sleep, going deeper, sleeping so nicely, feeling so good to fall asleep, going to sleep now, going deeply to sleep, going deeply asleep and sleep, going deeper and deeper into your most favorite rest and sleep, and everything is just where it is supposed to be for now, so you can sleep. Rest easy and rest well, knowing it's okay to just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper, deeper down, deeper into sleep, deep, deep sleep, going deeper to sleep, and deeper to sleep, sleeping softly and going deeper to sleep so comfortably. Rest now, rest and sleep, going deeper and deeper down, going to sleep, deeply asleep, sleeping so nicely, feeling so good to fall asleep, going to sleep now, going deeply asleep and sleep. And as you relax more deeply, you notice you are continuing to breathe like a sleeping newborn baby, and you feel your body, your entire body, all at once, resting so softly and gently. It feels as if it is almost floating, and your entire body all at once feels so restful yet alive, alive with a calm, tingling feeling, and you focus on all of your muscles, feeling this gentle tingling as well as they release all tension, and you feel completely safe and secure. And as the last light fades and swirls away, leaving you looking at a deep, plum-colored sky, you notice your eyelids feel very, very heavy. So you decide it is time to let your eyes close and drift off into sleep and into even more pleasant dreams. And as you allow yourself to float softly in the bright black darkness, you see inside your own quiet, relaxed, and lightly sleeping self, and you float down deeper and deeper, deeper past pleasant memories and half-remembered dreams about things that you like to dream about, and your stomach muscles suddenly feel so warm and relaxed. This warm feeling grows and spreads out, filling your arms, legs, and head, making you feel heavy, and you enjoy this warm feeling as it takes you deeper and deeper into the softest and warmest, most comfortable sleep you have ever slept. Down, 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 you float. And as you sink down even deeper into this most pleasant and relaxing feeling, you sometimes see images or pictures of dream things floating on and on, floating on down, relaxing and knowing you will sleep soundly and sleep well, feeling a gentle gravity kindly pressing you down into the place where the best dreams happen. And as you are right now, you may not know if you are floating up or down, and it doesn't really matter anymore anyway, because it just feels so good to rest your eyes and rest your body and just let it all go wherever it wants to go. And you don't even need to look at anything anymore, because you are just enjoying the feelings you feel as you fall asleep or drift deeper and deeper down into a deep and restful sleep. Going through the air or a cloud, or just the infinite space inside yourself or inside your own imagination. And in your imagination, you can feel yourself inside a warm void of infinite blackness, where you can rest for now and sleep the best and deepest sleep. And deep down in here where you rest and sleep, you may like to feel or imagine you feel you are also surrounded by infinite love, warmth, and protection. Down here, you can feel comforting feelings within yourself, and as you notice these feelings, or just leave them to be where they are around you, you can let these feelings grow or feed them with your attention. And this feeling of warmth, love, and comfort can stay with you all night long, or as long as you would like it to, staying with you even long after you have awoken when it is time to do so, feeling all right and feeling just fine after spending some time in the bright and restful darkness. And in this place, as you rest in this place, you can maybe change in ways you would like to change as you rest and sleep, just allowing these things to happen the way you would like them to happen. And this will all go on for some time, continuing to go deeper into a peaceful and restful sleep, going deeper and deeper into your most favorite rest and sleep. And everything is just where it is supposed to be for now, so you can sleep, rest easy and rest well, knowing it's okay to just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper, deeper down, deeper into sleep, deep, deep sleep, going deeper to sleep, and deeper to sleep, sleeping softly and going deeper to sleep so comfortably. Rest now, rest and sleep, going deeper, sleeping so nicely, feeling so good to fall asleep, going to sleep now, going deeply to sleep, going deeply asleep and sleep, going deeper and deeper into your most favorite rest and sleep. And everything is just where it is supposed to be for now, so you can sleep. Rest easy and rest well, knowing it's okay to just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper, deeper down, deeper into sleep. Deep, deep sleep, going deeper to sleep, and deeper to sleep, sleeping softly and going deeper to sleep so comfortably. Rest now, rest and sleep, going deeper and deeper down, going to sleep, deeply asleep, sleeping so nicely, feeling so good to fall asleep, going to sleep now, going deeply asleep and sleep.